In today's Clash Royale video, I'm gonna show you this Electro deck which is currently dominating the meta with the voice crack which I had just right now. We have the Rocket in the deck, we have the Tornado. Electro just got a plus 9% HP buff, which is absolutely huge. He is back in the meta in this deck. It's absolutely crushing and destroying Clash Royale right now in the top of ladder. If you guys don't want to miss any videos in the future on the channel, make sure to subscribe and also make sure if you guys want to support me more to use creator code mortenroyale in the shop. I don't really know what's going on today, but I really appreciate any support for you guys. I would say let's dive jump to the games and let's destroy opponents at 7,000 trophies at the first day of the new season. Here we go, guys. You're in the first game, so I'm just gonna drop this Tornado. I hope we're gonna get the King deactivation. We actually do. We still don't really get like, or we don't really have like the best position because we still took 1k damage from the Goblin World, but I still think it's not gonna look too bad, right? Hopefully. So I'm just gonna Golden Knight here. So he has Rocket. I think if I use my ability, I might just be able to push the E-Giant away from the cannon, or at least, oh, that would have been so cool. But I think I missed this actually. So I'm just gonna go for a skeleton like this, kind of pulled away. So at least my Electro Giant will deal some damage on tower. I just hope it's kind of make it like even. And I think we actually get the damage advantage. So it didn't work out as I wanted, but it was still fine. I'm just gonna go in for a tornado like this. Not the optimal tornado placement, but it's still fine. I can just go in for a bomber here. Make sure the good old Mighty Mine doesn't get any shots on top of my tower. So he has the rocket. He has the rocket also. He has Princess. So yeah, I'm just gonna go lock this away. I think it's the smartest play I could do in the situation.
Yes, you are so smart and unfaithful.
What was this, sir? That was a huge miss. So I'm just gonna go use my Golden Knight ability. Let's go. Golden Knight just gets on top of that. I think I'm just going to Skeleton at the bridge because he might drop his barrel. That's what he does. I'm just go for a tornado here. Really good tornado. I'm just go for a bomber like this here. Kite this over to the right side. And that was actually a pretty solid interaction. So the question is just how are we going to break through his defense and how are we going to make this work. Yeah, with breaking through a cannon. So because we can't really rocket side because also a rocket. So I'm just going to use my ability here. Really good ability killing everything. So let's go for my lock here. Just gonna use my Electro Giant on defense here. Because there's not really another play. So yeah, I'm just go for a skeleton like this in case he drops his barrel. Just gonna go in for another tornado. We're missing it again. I don't really know what's going on with my tornadoes in this game. To be fair, I'm just go for a bomber here. I'm just gonna take the rocket here. Skeletons like this. I'm just gonna nade this and use my ability to get on tower, which is actually pretty worth it to be fair. Now I'm just gonna go in for my log here. Can we get one shot? No, we don't. I'm just gonna bomber here. I'm just gonna drop skeletons like this. Really good defense. Just go for another rocket. And I think we can kind of spell cycle him out. If I go in for a tornado like this, just go Golden Knight like that. Just going for this, and I just need another rocket. Rocket needs to come down now. Please come in time. My rocket will come earlier. GG's well played. We didn't play this game perfect. You had the right counter, like the best counter which you can have. But honestly, cannon is just so insane, but we still won this game. Even we didn't play well. That just absolutely shows how OP, how overpowered this deck really is. Here we go. So here we're in a game against Liquid Data. I'm just gonna drop my bomber in the back. Let's see, he just drops his building. So I'm just gonna go for an early rocket. So he could play Splash here, that example, which would be good to get an early rocket. He could play Golden, which is still fine because we have Inferno Tower and Electro Giant. So to be fair, I don't really think the start is too bad. It just looked insanely like weird. And this is kind of like the deck which I was expecting to see when the E-Giant got reworked to 7 elixir, right? People thought it's going to be way more effective on Electro Giant cycle, and this is exactly what we see right now after another change. So a bit late, but still kind of happening. So the lighting actually was a really bad timing. To be honest here, I'm just gonna go for my lock here. Okay, the lock wasn't optimal, but we still... Maybe lock wasn't worth it, but if we get one E-Giant hit on tower, maybe it was, but it wasn't, because we didn't get E-Giant hit. So, okay, I'm just gonna chill here. I'm just gonna go for a tornado like this. Really good tornado. Skeleton Surround is almost perfect. Or it's even perfect. I don't think we could have played any better. And actually a pretty solid defense. So what I'm gonna do right now is just gonna Golden Knight in case he golems. So I'm just gonna use the ability inside, and we know what he has on ground, and especially because the Rainbow comes late, we're gonna be able to get so much damage. Golden on tower is just crazy. Why did we play the Golden Knight? Because his Skelly King was out, and also his Night Witch was out. So basically, he didn't really have any ground response. Also, his Tombstone was out. And if he would have played the Tombstone, I could have just gone for an E-Giant at the bridge. So really good start into this game, or like going into double elixir time right now. I'm just going for Electro Giant. Also, let me know in the comment section which are like the best decks for you guys in a new meta. What you guys think is really strong, and what decks are you currently using, and what do you guys think about the balance chase after the first day. So just go for my Inferno low. I think I can do this, especially because if he lightnings now and takes the value with the bomber, I mean, we saw it before, the golem will still absolutely die. So just go for a really good lock timing, need to be honest here. That was actually really incredible. I'm just gonna go in for my Electro Giant here. Electro Giant is putting in a ton of work. Also, I'm just gonna use my... Okay, ability didn't come out, but still, it's so good. I can just honestly... I just can go for a rocket, right? I can basically just go in for a rocket here. Because, like, how is he supposed to get damage? Like, in 18 seconds remaining. I can just go in for Inferno Tower like this. I'm just gonna go for skeletons like this. I'm just gonna go for a tornado here. I'm just go for a knight plus this here. I'm just go for bomber in case he golems. Just in case he nados, I mean. I'm just gonna go nado like this. And now I can just go for a rocket and basically finishing off this game. GG's were played. Really good victory. It wasn't close at all. Good game.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. Here we're actually in the third game against Hisham. On this account back then was actually, I think, Botchum fan. I don't know if it's that account, but the account was similar named in like 2017. You guys remember Botchum? He was like actually insane. So let's go for my Golden Knight dash here pretty early. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go for Inferno Tower here. It's not really the best play to go for I Tower like this. I'm just gonna go for a log here. And the play I'm gonna do right now is just gonna go E-Giant like this. Redirect also the cannon card. I just want to make sure kinda that the Magic Archer dies for sure. So... Okay, please don't dash. Thank you very much, Bandit. So that was actually a pretty solid defense. He doesn't really have the best responses against my... I mean, he might have ebuffs, which are not too bad, especially with the heal spirit. But besides that, he shouldn't have the best answers against my defensive card. Against the E-Giant, I mean.
What just happened?
So I just want to make sure that we kind of make sure not defend or like to defend too bad against the Magic Archer, because Magic is hard for us to defend without Fireball. And just want to make sure to get him somehow, some way with an Electro Giant. Maybe even like Golden Knight push him. But I'm just go for Bomber here. Just go to a Tornado, like pulling everything into the middle. He might go Battle Ram now. But it's actually fine. So the question is when to go an E-Giant in the back. So I'm just going Golden Knight like this. Really good Golden Knight. Also creating some counter push potential. I think now it's time to go for an E-Giant in the back. Especially with the free card cycle going on. I think Bomber actually might be the best card to support this. So I'm just going to go for this. Oh, he missed! Oh, this is crazy good for us. I can especially just lock this. I kind of want to save all my stuff, so I need to go... Okay, I can go for Golden Knight here, but I want to save my Bomber, honestly. I'm just going for a Tornado like this. I'm just going to go in for my ability here, Dash here. That's really good. I can just go in for my Lock here. Okay. So actually my recording died, guys, so I just want to show you like the last couple of seconds in this game. So we just ran with an E-Giant at the bridge, and yeah, basically I just ran Golden Knight behind this. And this is kind of what you do right now. Like, you have like an Elixir adventure, go for E-Giant at the bridge, you just support it with a Tornado. Golden Knight plus Tornado is absolutely crazy, and we're just gonna get on top. If you guys don't have the Golden Knight, by the way, you can also use the Dark Roots instead, or like the Valkyrie for more defensive power. Rocket off, on the tower. GG's were played. Awesome victory. Here we go, guys. Final game against Freezer. So let's see if we can get the 1% win rate today. This would be actually really cool. I mean, who doesn't like to win? I'm just gonna go for a tornado here. I actually need... Oh, I had to cycle tornado. That's why I got a hit. So I just think it could be 2.6 log cycle. Could be Hawk EQ. Let's see. I mean, first of all, like, if your opponent has a building, a really good building, you most of the time just go in for the rocket cycle. Just gonna use my ability now. Really good ability. Like, it's not worth it for him to activate his ability now. I can just log it off. And I'm just gonna go for Tornado, Effort, Inferno. Even if he goes in for EQ, which he could have, it wouldn't really make sense, right? Because my Inferno will still kill it, and I think this guy is Rocket, so, I mean, Cannon. So this is gonna be similar to the first game, just a Rocket cycle game. I just want to beat this guy by cycling, throwing my rockets on his tower. This is exactly what I'm doing right now. I just go for my rocket here because there's no other player need to. And we're actually getting the same amount of damage as he does. So if he goes in for like an arching at the bridge, I can just go in for Electro Giant, or could go for Golden Knight plus Skeletons. What I'm gonna do is just gonna go Skeletons on top of this. Okay, I'm just go for Knight here. My Golden Knight. Just using my ability here. It's actually fine because my Electro Giant will kill both of that. So I think I was actually not the worst Electro Giant. Okay, I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna cycle on the log here. I'm just gonna use my ability here just to kinda kill the cannon, even if it wasn't really necessary. Grommer, Tornado. And this time I'm just gonna throw another rocket on tower. The good thing is I still have Inferno in case he goes in aggressive giant skeleton. Okay, let's go for Inferno here. He could go now for his EQ soon just to get some damage on tower, but we actually need a damage lead and we kinda control the game. This is a game where we're not gonna go play any Electro Giant anymore. So actually this deck is pretty toxic. I'm just gonna go for another rocket here because he gave me a really free rocket. I don't know, I think he thought I don't have rocket in cycle yet. So, I'm just gonna go for Inferno Tower. Maybe. I'm just gonna go in for my log here. Oh no! That was actually not the plan. I didn't want to overcommit now. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this and Tornado here. Let's go! Okay, that was actually not the best plan. Just go for my Inferno here. I'm just gonna go for my log. Please at least kill the queen or at least force out ability. That's what we do. Golden Knight. Okay. Okay. I'm just go for Inferno like this. Log. So the problem is kind of giant scale. It's not really too bad. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my log here. And for my bomber here, I mean. I'm just gonna go. Please! No, I don't want to overcommit. I feel like always when I go in for something like also a tornado, I'm just gonna use the ability here. Oh! What the ability, guys? I need to go for a log now. That's kind of obvious. How much does rocket do? It's actually enough. So I don't know how, but we won this game. Once again, like these games today were crazy. I don't know how we won them, but we won them. GG's well played, great victory. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. One of the worst games I ever showed, but this deck is absolutely OP. Doesn't take any skill. GG's well played. I'm seeing you guys tomorrow. Peace out.